cooking apa?
Hi, this is Cooking Apa. Apa is going to make curry mee Malaysian style. Now, actually, different parts of Malaysia you visited, all their curry mee will be different. So, the one I'm cooking today is more like somewhere in the central of Malaysia, which is more towards the KL style. Okay, but I have adjusted it to my own preference because like I always say, I'm not giving you all a recipe video. I'm actually showing you all what's my dinner. And because of that, whatever I like, I will put it in. Whatever I don't like, I will take it out. You know what I mean? So you are looking at my dinner. Okay. Now, the thing about curry mee in Malaysia is that it is actually a seafood-based curry mee. Okay, seafood-based curry mee. And when I say seafood-based, meaning the broth itself is actually made out of seafood plus a meat. Normally is chicken stock. Normally is seafood plus chicken stock. Many of the soup-based dishes in even like 猪肉饭 or beef noodle or many things else, it is always a combination between minimum 2 to 3 different kinds of meat inside that particular broth. And for curry mee, it's usually most of the time chicken stock plus seafood. Okay, so of course I will be adding some. I cannot put in my chicken stock here, it's already very full, but I'll be adding some chicken stock inside later. Okay, and besides that, let's look at what will form the seafood taste. First thing, very important, dried shrimp. All you need to do is to rinse it with some water, no need to soak, then cut it, give it a few chop to something like this. Another thing, which is white clam. You can also use lala. Okay, you need something from a clam, some kind of clam to give it the real seafoody taste. Many of the curry mee that I've tasted outside, if you always feel there's something lacking, I'm telling you, it's actually either the white clam or they did not put in the lala. Actually, this is actually very, very important flavor inside the KL style curry. Yeah, and I'll be adding a little bit of prawn also. And this prawn I'm using is actually from my favorite online seller. Why I like it? Because I can just take out how many I needed for that particular usage. Like this one, the whole thing comes with a box, but because they use the liquid nitrogen to freeze it, so all their prawns is actually frozen by itself, piece by piece. It's not joined in a whole big ice block. So if I needed 3, I just take out 3 and soak it under water for about 10 minutes to defrost it. Very, very convenient. If you want to know how to buy this, I will put the purchase link in the description. Anyway, all the things I use today will be this ingredient list inside the video description. Okay, so that is let me put this prawn back to the freezer. What else? Okay, so that's the seafood part, and then of course the chicken stock, right? Today I'm using a homemade chicken powder for the usage of the chicken stock. Of course, you can use your own chicken stock as well. And what else? Of course, we need some yellow noodle. I have approximately 300 grams of yellow noodles here. And besides the chicken stock, I always like my curry mee to have some curry chicken. So I'm putting in some chicken inside as well. This is about a quarter of a chicken here, marinated with some salt and curry powder. And we will need some veggie, usually it's tauge. Tauge can oxidize very easily. After you take it out, you must soak it under water to keep it fresh. And what else do I need? This one, very important. To me, this is more important than meat because my wife's biggest favorite is tau pok. Yeah, or the tofu pork, tofu puff, which is going to soak out all the nice flavor, all the nice curry broth later. I have a bit of fish ball, and let's look at what do we need to make the curry. I have some chopped shallot, chopped garlic, and chopped ginger, about approximately 1 tablespoon each. And this is the powders that we need. Basically, it's 2 tablespoons of red chili powder, 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, 1 tablespoon of turmeric powder, and 1 tablespoon of this is Baba's meat curry powder. The meat curry powder is optional. The other 3 is actually compulsory. The other 3, 2, 1, 1. This ratio, golden triangle ratio, will give you curry powder. That is the basis of curry powder or any curry paste. And then we will need some curry leaves, and if you can find daun kesum, of course you can also put, that is the laksa leaf, you can also put it in. But of course we need the curry leaf and some this is coconut milk. Yeah. So what we need to do basically is to make the curry and then blanch the meat and combine together. Blanch the noodles and meat and blend together. Sorry, noodles and veggie.
Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Appa's video.
Okay, get a big pot or wok. Why big? Because you need a lot of broth later. Yeah. Last time I made it, I didn't have enough broth. About 4 to 5 tablespoons of oil easily to start with, because all the curry powders will soak out your oil later. Okay, so we are going to saute the this is coarsely chopped dried shrimp first. We can also saute this together with the garlic, ginger, and also shallot. You are going to saute this until the fragrance release. So it may take a minute or 2 easily. We will come back shortly. Okay, this is after about 2-3 minutes. It is really fragrant right now. Now we have to turn down the fire because we are going to add in the powders. Now if the fire is too big, if the pot is too hot, the powder can get burnt very easily, right? So you don't want it to get burnt. And if it's too dry, feel free to add more oil, don't worry. I'm putting in a little bit more powders today actually, because I know I'll be adding a lot of water later. Definitely too dry. I'm putting more than my usual amount of powders today. Okay, yep, should be good enough. So I'm going to slowly saute this for the next couple of minutes, at least 5-6 minutes, until the powders is really cooked and having some nice, really fragrant. We will come back after this. Now you need to keep on stir frying, if not it can get burnt, yeah? And I have slowly raised the heat to about medium heater right now. Keep on stirring. Ooh, just now my heat is a little bit too high. I almost feel a little bit charred, a little bit burnt, so immediately I tune down the fire again to low. Okay. This is after about 5 minutes. If it get burnt, meaning your curry paste will become black color. Now we can actually put in the chicken. And give it a few stir. Right. After that, I'm going to add in hot water. I know just now I said I'm going to put in chicken stock. I'm showing you how I make my chicken stock. So this is hot water. I will need more water. This is definitely not enough. But before that, I have a homemade chicken stock with me. I'm going to give it like approximately 1 tablespoon. It will give this a very deep chicken flavor. And this is actually 100% natural. Yeah, this is not the one you buy outside. It's actually homemade. Appa is thinking to, I don't know, if Appa is selling this chicken powder, are you all interested to buy or not? It takes a lot of work to make. Okay, so I'm going to add more water definitely. So all this water will become chicken stock by adding my chicken powder. That's all. See how simple it is. Now I'm going to raise the fire to medium high. Okay, I've added in at least about 2.5 liters here of broth, okay, or water, plus my water, which is chicken stock made by my chicken broth powder. Okay, anyway, we're going to bring this to a boil, but we can actually season this right now. Give it some base season, about 1 teaspoon, some salt, and some sugar. Not forgetting my favorite fish sauce. Let's bring this to a boil. After it is boiled, I'm going to cover this with a lid and let it cook for approximately 10-15 minutes before oh, no. I almost forgot. I want to put in my tau pok first. Because I want the tau pok to be really absorb all the nice flavor inside. We still have the prawn and what we call the white clam. Yeah, we will do it towards the end. So bring this to a boil and then cover this with a lid. Let it cook for minimum 10-15 minutes before we continue using medium-low heat. Okay, this is after approximately 10 minutes simmering under medium-low heat. Oh, this is smelling so good, and look at all the beautiful reddish curry powders, curry colors. So now, actually, I forgot to put in the curry leaf just now. We can put it in right now. And I'm putting in some diluted coconut milk to emulsify the whole curry, to make it more creamier, meaning, yeah. Can turn up the fire again. Smells really good. Of course, if you want it to be thicker, just add a bit more coconut milk. So I have some fish ball. I got some sabai, yeah, the white clam, and also some prawns here. Now, depends whether you want to eat the sabai or not, the clams. If you don't want to eat it, you just want the flavor, you can throw all the sabai inside and just let it cook for another few minutes. If you want to eat it, then you probably want to do like what I just did right now. Put it into something, colander. This is called colander, right? So, and let it cook for about a minute and take it out. Yeah, that particular minute will actually release the flavor from the white clam into your curry broth. The prawn will probably need about 2 minutes. Actually, I don't mind putting in the prawn inside. The prawn will take about 2 minutes. See, it is starting to open. So this is what I want. I want the flavor from the white clam to go into the broth, and this is extremely important. There is one, if you eat outside and you taste some natural sweetness, you know that sweetness doesn't come from sugar. That sweetness actually comes from the clam, or either white clam or the lala. Yeah. All right. Okay, this after about 2 minutes. The clam took a bit longer to open. Okay, most of it has actually opened. So I will actually take it out. Definitely the flavor has gone into the broth. So I'll just take this out later so that we can actually eat this together. Set it aside. I need a bigger kitchen. Okay. And actually the prawn is already very fully cooked. If you don't want it to be overly cooked also, you can also take it out. So where's the prawn? This is the tiger prawn. Oops. There's one more. Where is it? Where is my tiger prawn? Okay, it's here. Usually prawn less than 3 minutes. If you overcook your prawn, then it can be a little bit powdery. Yeah, the texture. So we're going to continue bring this to a boil, and we can do some final seasoning. Actually, if it were to be boiling when I put in the clams, is actually the better. I put in too early. Let me just see if the flavor is right. Seafoody curry flavor. I just need to give it a little bit more salt. Give it another 1 more teaspoon of salt. A bit more fish sauce. Okay. And a bit more sugar. If you don't want to put white sugar, you can put the rock sugar as well, no problem. Okay. So the curry plat is done. We can now cook the noodles and the veggie. Okay, so we want to prepare some boiling water here and a bowl to stand by. So I'm going to put in the noodle and some tauge. Appa is a tauge person, so I'll put a bit more. Actually, you can put some salt and oil inside this boiling water if you like. Actually, I forgot lah. I'm putting some salt inside here and a little bit of oil. So you're just going to blanch this for about 20 to 30 seconds, then I'm going to take it out. Why you want to put salt inside? It will help to flavor your noodles. Yeah, pre-flavored. Okay, now we can actually take the noodles out. Appa is always very chat when it comes to all this. Appa definitely cannot sell noodles outside. My action is extremely chat. Okay. So here's my noodles and tauge. Next step, I'm giving myself a prawn. 2 white clam. The rest I'll come back here. Okay. Just my broth. Whew, super fragrant. Can have 1 bg of fish ball. I'm going to have some chicken. I'm going to have a lot of tapo. Ooh, very hot. And I'm going to drench this with the curry broth. Like I said, if you want it if you prefer it to be thicker, just add more coconut milk. Add more coconut milk until you get the consistency you like, yeah? Alright. My homemade curry mee is done. I did not add the laksa leaf. If you want to add, by all means, no problem. Let me zoom in for you. Okay, so here's my Appa's very simple curry mee. I hope you like my video. If you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page to click like and follow button. Follow Appa on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. All the ingredients I use, I'll put it in the description. Alright, enjoy your dinner with your family. Bye bye.